First moment of real doubt, when I started to wonder this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office, and there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire world.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt, when I started to wonder this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office, and there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
well, give up then.
No.
Jesus.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
Freepik. No.
Jeepers!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
Freepik.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jesus!
Minions of the Zoo. In space!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minions of the Zoo in space. I'm your keeper Tyr Alexander. I'm here with my friends, Critical Thinker,
Hello.
TMaxi,
Hello!
and Willard Forge.
Is it spring yet?
No, it's not.
No.
Thank God. We
It's just beginning winter.
will be joined by others. I just don't know who. Ryan usually pops in a little late. So does James Colley if he's
Mitch.
alive. Mitch said he was taking a nap, but if he wakes up in time, he'll hop on. So.
Got it.
It's just doing old man things.
Yep, he's doing
That's
old man
fair.
things. I got a new ship and I want to show it off, so we're gonna pick a TFO. And we were talking about the convenience of Steam.
I have a, I have it. I have its pros and its cons for Steam, and I like the idea that everything is going to digital. I like the idea. The execution that they're doing right now for it is the
It's
idea
based.
of.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You go first.
The idea that they're going to be able to, oh, this game is no longer supported. They can take that game away, even though you pay like $60.
Well, that's not entirely true. All right, so on my library, it's this publisher called Matrix Games, and they publish a lot of games, and then they stop supporting it. Now, well, they don't
Well,
publish
it depends on the publisher too.
but they won't. Steam just can't arbitrarily take the game back. Like they still
Right,
have to
it's
keep
the
it on my
publisher.
library. It just can't be. I can delete it and re-download it because I purchased it, but you can't buy it anymore.
Yeah, but there are things that can cause it to be delisted and removed from your library, and that is a very big con. And I can get behind the pros and the pros on both sides because I've had physical media, I've had Steam for a while. I've had a house fire where I lost almost all of my physical media,
and you still have the digital media.
But the stuff that was in Steam still got it.
It's why I have mixed feelings on it, because it is the photograph theory. Like, yes, it's nice to have everything uploaded onto a memory disk, but it's not a bad thing to have a hard copy for important things too. And like, if you really, really like your game, buy a real copy, because it's not just Steam. Like, I mean, Steam, I think, has done their best to try to fight what they've done. Whether or not they've had to cave to certain things, that's basically what we're going to see in the next couple of years, right?
Game goes.
It was stuff with other platforms that had my hackles up, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff, because the risk of actual loss of something that I've purchased, that'll have me being like, okay, well, now I don't want to invest in you anymore. Like that was kind of the point of Steam. Don't get me wrong, I wish I had my hard copy of a lot of things, but like, I went down a river. And it's easy enough to start again from scratch, but there's just some things you can't get back with a memory. And you have to take a loss when you lose items. That's just not everything is insurable. Not everything is explainable to be insurable. Like there's been times where you look back at your childhood at toys that you specifically said to your parents, please don't sell this. Like, I specifically don't play with this one because I know it's actually going to be worth something. And it's gone. They either sold it or they gave it away, and you're like, no, that was actually supposed to be important.
They don't know the value of it.
And it's just like that. And you sometimes have to take a bite when it comes to loss of something that was kind of really important. And oh boy, are my childhood toys are worth a shit ton right now, especially with the fuck ups they've been doing the last 20 years. Yeah, I had an OG Teddy Rex bear. Used to sing Metallica just the same as his own tapes. I don't know what happened to that. We used to have a little robot that was based off of R2-D2. They got rid of that.
That's cool.
I had a Teddy. I too had a Teddy Ruxpin.
It's like I said, like you get over it. You get over it, but how you go about like purchasing your fandoms and your collectibles and things that mean things to you, it changes how you do it and how you insure it, because I don't have, especially nowadays, like they want to up the prices of games even more, and I'm like, I'm probably going to be more of an indie girl now, because I don't
Yes, especially with this the crap that they've been coming out with lately, like fucking
Mhm.
Ubisoft and Perfect Subway. Sorry, Jen. Into what I wanted to talk about with Ubisoft. Did you see the Attack on Titan's quote
Yeah, it
unquote
looks so
DLC?
gross.
It looks hideous.
It looks
It's
goofy.
I watched somebody play it and it was only one fucking mission essentially, and it was over in an
They
hour.
all have the obsession with the same ending boss, like some giant turd looking thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the I don't. All right, for a game that markets itself as historic quote unquote historical accuracy, to add Titans to even as a DLC really breaks the immersion of your quote unquote historically accurate game. It breaks it. You essentially turned it to shit. Granted, it was already should be going. I can't hear anybody.
No, we were listening.
Sorry.
I was
No,
actually
you're
being
good.
nice and not interrupting you.
Oh,
And let
For
me tell
once.
you, the temptation was
it was there.
the
I know it.
temptation was
Temptation is there.
significant. Like, no, I can be nice to him once.
Once.
For now. My mother did it once.
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 But yeah, like the whole again, they market it as it's this historically accurate game, and then you throw in Attack on Titan. Like, and I'm tired of I'm getting tired of rather old media turning into like Magic getting fucking Avatar, like the, making Avatar cards and making fucking Final Fantasy cards breaks the immersion of Final Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Like even back in the day with the Romance of Three Kingdoms, it still broke the immersion of you can have a universe or a a plane where there is a say Romance of Three Kingdom S campaign going
Mhm.
without taking direct links from the book or cards. And you could have that
Oh,
with
cool.
fucking Avatar.
Delete the database before they
Yeah?
steal it from us.
You know,
Do you mean like the James Cameron version or the Airbender?
Airbender.
I keep
Last
point-
Airbender.
Okay, I keep pointing that out because I guess James Cameron wants to make a fourth and fifth Avatar, and I'm like,
Yeah, he was.
Oh my god, they didn't even need to do that.
they have a similar theme too. Way of air, way of water, way of
I think
fire.
it's the story of water or story of air and things.
it.
Yeah, but they still have the similar naming conventions.
The Airbender one does. I mean,
So I admit I didn't watch the second one. I did watch the first one. It was very pretty, but in all honesty, the stories didn't like sit with me the way that the actual Airbender did. And I was like, get a different name, sir.
yeah,
it is
I hated
essentially
that it was it was called that.
it is essentially Dancing with Wolves except for with blue people.
Okay,
Like it was
too.
Dancing with Aliens.
Dancing with
like
Aliens.
it's CGI beauty. Like it is beautifully done. Like if you just took the story out of it and watched it as like a cinematic painting, yeah, it's very pretty. But like, I couldn't give two shits about it.
Again, it's like you said, Dancing with Aliens, like where this guy literally goes fucking native.
At least Kevin Costner was hot. I remember that. I was probably too young to think that, but you know, I had a crush on him because of Robin Hood.
Makes sense. But
Weird
again,
stuff that you think as a kid, you know. Sorry.
I understand. But you had it's essentially that movie redone except for with alien trapping, and it's less interesting because honestly, the fucking humans were right. Like, look, you're not doing shit. You're being your fucking mud huts and barely using your resources by the time, and we're still fucking roaming the stars. And how they got defeated by a technologically weaker enemy is beyond fucking me.
The Star Wars problem.
The only way that it actually happens is if you have traitors in the mix, which is what they had. But he was a traitor.
Alright, even if you had traitors within the mix, you still had a technologically superior team.
There's also, it's also really misleading to go with that, and I know I'm being a little bit autistic here.
You're good.
But when they're talking about the history, and yes, like my ancestors probably did exploit the resources, most of those didn't go overseas until the World Wars. We were using them. At best, we were selling them beaver hides. We were fur traders. Like, most of the goods were being kept here. Like, you guys weren't talking to people. Like, you guys were like, fuck you to, like, outside of trading. You wanted nothing to do with the world in terms of, like, what was going on.
Well, you gotta remember, we were still a fresh nation. We had just come off of a freedom war with Great Britain. And then we got into another war with Great Britain not too long ago. Technically, you guys jumped inside of Great Britain instead of with us. So we were still pissed at you. It was
family.
Again, we were still angry. The French had started dust up. So at some point in our history, everybody wanted a chunk of it, and we had to fight. So we weren't too keen on talking.
Well, you were also working. You were also working on yourself. Like, I mean, your own internal states were having their own struggles. Like, you had your own revolutions. It is a thing, and everybody here knows we have English friends, and Batman knows. Like, he's been there when Blue pulled up the app. There is a disconnect with Europe and just how fucking vague we are. When they come up with these theories based off of what they hear from our history, they really don't understand. Like, some of that is really limited to like 4 states or like 2 provinces. Like, the rest of us were kind of like staying out of it because it was like, you know what? Let those guys fuck around and we'll just deal with the natives. And at best, you had to deal with, like, natives raiding you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what the Wild West is.
See, and that's go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and a lot of the, like, mythos of the Wild West was mostly Hollywood. Like, the stuff that happened in the Wild West was not happening in the Wild West. Like, there was a lot of times where guns were pretty much outlawed in every state and county.
I mean, it wasn't as lawless.
Like, people didn't have them.
It wasn't as wild and as lawless.
Yeah, exactly. There was like laws everywhere.
Yeah.
You're more likely to be shot in California or Chicago
Texas
than you were in the quote-unquote Wild West in a place like Tombstone.
Absolutely.
But even then, you also had to remember, like, we'll use Tombstone as an example, like the infamous Earps. The Earps were a gang with badges. It was gang warfare. That whole incident at Tombstone was literally gang warfare, and the Earps were just the ones with badges.
Yep. I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, so it wasn't like lawmen versus outlaws. No, it was pretty much outlaws versus outlaws. It's just that the one group of outlaws technically had the sanction of the fucking law on their side.
And you know what's funny about the whole
community
thing?
sanction supporting them.
Yes.
I can't remember the movie where the quote is between the native tribal leader and it looks like it must have been, but like, they're talking about like when the like they were supplying the natives with weaponry so that they could defend themselves against other natives. Like when you look into what the natives were doing to each other, yeah, like they were flat out wiping each other out if they had any reason to think that they were going to do that, they were going to. Whether it was about your land and your space,
One thing that pisses me off is when people start saying, "Oh, you're on stolen land." No, the we're not.
Hey,
so
you know what?
Everybody.
Hold on, Zed. I'm gonna send you a link, Zed. Why don't you come on? You ain't doing shit. You got no job. You can, if you come on, you can be part of the family again.
So absolutely everybody is on land taken from someone else. Even, and I said this as Israel is the Jews' homeland and has been for millennia. They did actually originally take that from other people as well. Only the people they took it from don't exist anymore.
The Canaanites,
the Canaanites, yeah.
The Canaanite, yeah. Yep. And then you look at and this is one every time I hear it from our neighbors to the north drives me absolutely nuts. First Nations. You know how many actual true First Nations there are on the North American continent? Like none. Because they were all wiped out by the second and third and fourth nations that took it from them. And some of those are the ones we're thinking of as First Nations now. No. It was
hell. I think many of those nations were wiped out by the First Crusade, or at least the second.
Well, no, he's talking about.
I'm talking about North America.
North America.
Oh, okay. That was already that was way fun.
Yeah, I segued to North America and the whole First Nations thing that we get from Canada and everything. And like, no, there aren't First Nations. The First Nations, as far as we know, are gone. Most of the tribes are gone.
I just like the misnomer of stolen. No, it's not stolen. We didn't steal shit.
It's gambled.
Conquered.
It was gambled away.
It was first it was given, then it was traded, and then it was conquered.
Yeah, there's gifts, there's
and we barely even did the conquering.
And
like we got
I'll be the first.
But
I'll be the first to admit that the U.S. government did the American Indian dirty, but you know what? That was two-sided. We weren't the only ones who
fucked each other over. Yeah.
They were
doing a lot of that too.
Let's do this. Let's do this treaty and. Okay,
it was all good before the white men came.
Well, you got remember
we're going to go back on that. No, everybody did that.
I do Native American
stabbed everybody in the back. There were a few tribes closer to the peaceful trading and everything.
Zed the snarkiest.
Sorry.
But
I might have coughed a little. I didn't mean to. Yes, I interrupted. Well,
I do a Native American accent way too well.
But again,
one of the things up here with the reconciliation that I've never really understood, and they use it a lot with politics to be like, well, vote this way, or do what we want. It's one of those things where they were happy to vote in Trudeau, who was alive when his dad was alive, when the schools were still running. And they keep acting like that was somehow a conservative invention. No. Conservatives up here haven't been in charge for there's not a lot of history. Like, you look us up in terms of, like, conservative leadership, Stephen Harper was probably the longest running one. Yeah. They didn't last very long.
I know a whole lot about Canadian politics, to be honest.
Well, it's this thing with this reconciliation, right? If they really wanted reconciliation, why are they continuously voting for the party that did it to them in the first place?
Fucking right. Like black people with the KKK, black people with Democrats. They're the ones who started that shit.
Like with conservatives, yes, I understand sometimes we get rid of programs, but a lot of times you realize that they're getting rid of programs because they don't think the programs are effective. Like it's a waste of money.
That shit is ignorance, Jen. All right, again, you're gonna vote for the party that's gonna say the nice thing. It's like the shit.
Basically, yeah.
We just watched that shit. Zohan Mamadani. I know how to say his name, but I fucking refuse to say Zo. He is Zohan Mamadani. But what did he offer?
Don't mess with the Zohan.
But what did he offer? He offer free shit.
I don't know.
He's mayor foreign.
But he offered the masses free shit. You know, and that's what won him the mayoral race. Had people like actually looked into what he said and realized, holy shit, he can't deliver on a quarter, even a fucking quarter of what he promised him, he'd have never gotten a vote.
Yeah, well, they don't teach critical thinking in schools.
You're right, they don't.
Hey,
they teach communism
and emotions.
Are you there?
They're teaching emotions, and I'm sorry, like I have emotions. Oh. I'm here.
Trying to see. I'm trying to see if Zed is here. Zed, you're alive?
Oh. Hi, Zed.
Hi.
I don't know. I can't hear you, Zed, if you're trying to speak.
I think he might be muted or something.
It's possible. But
no, I agree with Jen there.
But go ahead, Jen.
It's the thing with learning about history and dealing with emotions. Like like they absolutely failed with the females. Like it's not that I don't know other women who aren't more rational with their thoughts, but like as I get older, like I realize that we really haven't been taught how to deal with it better. Yes, because everybody has emotions, but you have to deal with them because you have to keep going. You have to be rational in the moment. You know, I can understand if things have happened that you're hyped up, but like we are so hyped up to view things emotionally that you're not able to get a clear picture or step back from what it is that you're seeing. And you have to do that with history because none of us, even the people who study history with more sincerity than everybody in this panel, they can't tell you with all exact what happened because it's a mismatch. We're not living back then, and they're not living under our morals. You know, so constantly looking at it with our morals is why we get it is wrong, and we get hyped up with emotions based off of what we would feel in that moment. And I'm like, well, you don't know what they were feeling in that moment. Like I can imagine if okay, there's a lot of times where you talk about death sentences. Well, you're talking about somebody dying, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they can feel emotions for those people. Like, oh, okay, that's really terrible. They burnt a witch. Oh yeah, that's really horrible. And yet you look at the day and age, and they turn a blind eye unless they're color coded. You know, and it's training people with emotions to how to think. And I'm like, no. You don't learn with your emotions how to think. You learn rationally how to think. Sometimes you might be a little bit hyped up by what you were seeing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't. That's why I wasn't all big on looking into everything that happened when Charlie was shot, because I already kind of knew when I saw enough images that it was enough for me to be like, I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was enough.
And I didn't agree with everything that Charlie said. I mean, I completely disagree with him on a lot of things.
Not to take it there, but like, in a few moments you can get enough of an image to be like, no, that was wrong. And no, I don't hold a grudge against anybody. I agree with people. Like, if you work in like a professional setting, don't talk your feelings on the internet with your uniform on, okay? Even I knew better.
You're good.
No, this is the thing I realized about most people they believe that they're right. and they believe that they're the good person. But the problem
It's
is,
main character energy.
well, no, I'm just saying, for historical context, as much as you can say, oh, if I was back then, I would be anti-slave. I'd be anti-slavery.
Oh, they
Okay,
wouldn't.
you more likely wouldn't because
Would all depend on which family you were born into and your social status.
yeah, again, if you were born into a wealthy family who owned slaves, your view on slavery may be, hey, it's fuck 'em.
Yeah, Cassius
Well,
Clay
exactly.
was an exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
Tyr probably would be anti-slave, but that's for different reasons.
Yes. I would
Not
totally
necessarily,
answer-
because people do forget that blacks did own slaves.
That's true.
Yep.
If I
Depends on what
for the
kind of
record,
slave here would be. Wait.
well, it's
Is
not
it-
what kind of slave I would be either. If I was wealthy enough, then I'd have slaves, and I wouldn't view slavery as an evil because I'm the owner. Again, it just like nowadays cultures that have honor killings, they don't view it as evil because it's part of their culture.
Islam.
It proves that not all
Record.
cultures are equal.
Fair enough.
No, I
James
was
about to
giving
say
you the
something.
benefit of the doubt there, Tyr. I figured you're more likely to fall on the other side of that one.
No, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest and say this. I hope I would be, but I don't know because I did not live through that time, and I can't say which side of the aisle my politics or my beliefs would fall on. If I was born,
Oh yeah.
if I was born into a wealthy family that owned slaves, even as Africans, then I would feel okay. Slavery is good. If I was on the receiving end, I'd be like, fuck slavery.
For all you know, it could be the opposite
no,
way.
No.
You know, yeah.
Honestly, Tyr, you would be saying fuck slavery. You'd say fuck that whip.
Fuck that.
Fuck that with.
But again,
My name isn't Toby.
It's because they ignore a lot of the in betweens that happened with slavery, especially when it comes to American slavery.
yeah.
And a lot of what really happened is, people did have slavery, but you could tell from the records that people were starting to be like, well, you know what, these are still people. And they started educating them. They started talking to them like they were humans. And you start to see the legislator where they're releasing people. They're setting people free. Like Harriet Tubman wasn't the only person trying to set people free. There were more people in America who did. You had 300,000 people die fighting for that.
You had
Well,
shit.
again,
it
the
was
biggest
funny.
thing that's brought up is that people forget is the fact that it was a smaller percentage of the population that even owned slaves.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know,
And-
you're
House
right.
slaves were also
there
the
you
worst.
are, Zach.
House slaves
What
were
up?
worse than people.
Like, and I don't. Sorry, I don't mean to focus on that, but like back then, like 300,000. That's a hell of a lot of people. That's a lot of your sons and like not your daughters, because daughters weren't involved unless they were kidnapped. But
You still
Sons
had
and fathers and brothers and
But you
uncles.
didn't have
Yes.
females fighting on the front lines, but you still had females not necessarily serving, but they did provide some support. Like they weren't all just,
bringing food if they could. Sometimes they're spies.
Yeah, shit like
No,
that.
depending on how it was, they just had to walk up there because don't forget there were like towns and whatnot that would go and watch the fights between them. That wasn't an uncommon thing.
History does get a couple of things wrong. With Harriet Tubman being such a big woman, her name was actually Ash.
Ash Tubman.
No, Harriet Ash. But since she was such a large woman. But anywho, that was one of the things that history forgets. And the other thing is that Underground Railroad was her stripper name.
Oh, damn,
Oh,
damn it.
damn.
But they also forget that, along the way, it wasn't black people that helped, the blacks, but the white people who housed them and shielded them, fed them along the way. It wasn't just, oh, this is a railroad, former slaves. No.
Yeah, and
I mean,
you weren't gonna
like
you weren't gonna have stations along the way owned by blacks, because what's the first house that's gonna get searched?
Yeah.
The slave owner's house.
Oh no, the former slave's house. Yes.
And you know what's funny is like the house, like the master house slave, or worse, occasionally than the slave owner was.
Yeah, so we're black slave owners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were definitely worse.
It is what it is. It's like the Nazi shit. If I was born a German citizen, my views on Nazism may be different. If you live back then, I don't know. I need the historical context and all the variables to be checked. If I was German, then yeah, I guess my view on the National Socialist Party probably would be a little bit more favorable.
Most of the German citizens actually were heavily against the Nazis in the first place.
Not in the beginning.
Oh yeah, not in the beginning, but
yeah, there was the fight between the freaking socialists and the commies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ironic.
What would you say, James?
And yeah, speaking of ironic, this is. Did y'all know that Hitler's final plan?
Final solution.
Well, no, his final. Well, if he was to ever be caught, he had a plan, and he had something prepared for if he was caught. They called it Preparation H.
Oh, Jesus.
I heard that's funny.
It's Preparation X.
You know that had to be a pain in the ass to draw up.
999.
Yeah, it was.
9.
9.
That was talking about the millimeter.
99999.
Hey, that's the phone number of the German lady asked for a date.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
But anywho, I make a lot of jokes about slavery.
Because it's fun to joke about. Everybody.
Typical racial issues.
Mm-hmm.
Because quite honestly, I didn't live in that time.
Yeah.
And it's not my racial bias. Tyr is hands down one of my best friends.
Oh God,
I've
what's
never
wrong
met
with
him
you?
in person.
How dare you be friends with a black person?
Well,
That's
wait,
racist.
James. Wait, James. Honestly, I can't be your friend. You like black people.
What's that?
I can't be your friend after that. I found out you like black people. We're done.
Well, dude, you are the whitest black person I know. And it's just like I said on the. It's just like I said on the Saturday show. We have anybody that's seen you play Rapping Robots knows that you're the whitest black person we know.
He ain't got rhythm. He ain't got rhyme. No, yeah. Tyr is still trying to get his KKK membership card.
Yeah, it keeps coming in the mail, and you gotta sign for it. And I'm like, fuck.
And his mama don't dance and daddy don't rock and roll.
Like Jesus, I can't get my white privilege card either.
Oh, you gotta be Democrat first.
I gotta be a Democrat.
Oh yeah, he's gotta be a Democrat first.
Well, I guess I'm never getting that one.
Either that, or you're just gonna have to raise a ruckus.
He'll become a Democrat
Uncle
once
Ruckus,
he's
no
dead.
relation.
I think we're all going to become Democrats when we die. Just what it is.
It's okay. The next time you do a Monday stream, you just have to play Dustborn and pretend like you like it.
Oh God, I can't do that. Like I can't.
Jen, that's called a cry for help. I don't think he wants to self-harm that badly.
That counts as self-harm.
Jen, if you want me to cut my eyes out and self-flagellate myself, why don't you just say, here?
We just need to get Tyr whipped so he can self-whip himself.
Jesus
Jen, I'd have had more respect for you if you just told me to go Canadian healthcare myself.
Yeah.
Oh, get it.
Damn.
Jen, hold on.
I actually just found out that Satsu doesn't know what that game is, and I'm like, oh dear God, should I get him something for like Boxing Day?
That's Sweet Summer Child.
Don't tell him what it's about. Just like buy it, as a
Let's just let him be oblivious. Not everyone gets to have that. You don't always steal everyone's innocence.
Say which game? Because from what I'm hearing, I think I want to stay as far away from it as I can.
It's called Dustborn.
Yeah.
Dustborn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dustborn.
Oh, I'll look it up.
No, don't look it up.
No, don't.
Right,
I mean, James isn't going to play it.
Well, you're right. All right, so let me. For those that don't know, the reference, the Dustborn.
For those that don't know, God bless you. We're going to move on to the next freaking subject because we don't need to hit you with this.
I want to just. I want to give like.
No, this isn't like me hitting Mooney with something else and then hitting him with sounding.
No, I'm just going to give you the overview. It was made by the Norwegian government as fucking propaganda. It took them 9 years to make this fucking game, and it still was ass.
Sounds about normal.
No, it took them 9 years to make it, and it was ass. But we'll move on. Zedfree.
Yes, sir.
How have you been?
Next question.
Hey, at least we're not talking about food.
Yeah, that's.
It's not a sanguine stream.
At least we're not saying we're talking about food and eating. Man, I was tired Friday. I couldn't. I could say I wouldn't be on. You know what? I'm tired. I'm still dead.
Yeah, we're all getting old too here.
Well, no, it's the winter. It just happens every winter. I get tired and sleepy because I'm part bear.
I must admit, winter's a good time to hibernate.
Exactly.
We didn't need to know your sexual preference there, Tyr.
I said part bear.
Good way to stay off the. Good way to stay off the nasty roads too. I tell you.
Hey Jen, do you ever listen to our midnight show?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not always.
Did you listen to it this Saturday?
For a little bit, maybe. I don't remember.
Were we extra racist that day?
I don't remember.
Well, I found a. Have you ever seen those Lint chocolate balls? You know, the ones that have the hard outside and then the creamy centers?
Not specifically, but I have watched videos on YouTube. I don't know.
Okay. Well, they have a seasonal one, and it's a limited edition. It's called Cocoa and Cream. It's a chocolate ball with a white center. And I saw that and I'm going, oh, they made it. Lynn finally knows who Tyr Alexander is.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I knew that was coming as soon as you said that.
James, I would be offended if it wasn't true.
It is.
See, if I'd have known I was going to get offended to Tyr's roast, I'd have prepared some material ahead of time.
Go to hell.
Don't you know every stream is a Tyr roast?
You didn't have that shit on standby?
Rodney has this shit on standby.
90% of what I do to Tyr is just off the cuff.
You gotta up your game, Zed.
You should always have one or two Tyr roasts handy just in case.
Look, Zed, you gotta up your game. You gotta at least keep one Tyr insult handy, and one in the chamber. So you gotta keep two on you.
I mean, that's okay. I was picturing you as a bony guy in a bear rug.
I'm sorry.
As I say, were you doing on South Park, BP
well, because the guy is a Sith, right? But he's part bear.
Are
you also into super cereal, Tyr? Like, are you part man, part bear, part bony?
And Jen, it's Lich, not Sith.
Sith.
That's
Lich.
Star Wars.
All right. Well, Does it bother him if I say Sith? Does it bother Tyr if I keep
They got similar letters, but Star Wars isn't the same thing.
It's okay. I
Did,
understand.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it
aware
was.
of any lineages of
It's
Star
been.
Wars.
It's been. Hasn't it been kidnapped by by?
It's been hijacked by a bitch.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was thinking what the female version of that was, but like I'm not sure if that's like the shrieking Irish bitch or what.
Banshee?
Banshee, yeah. Yeah.
No.
Okay, someone hand Jen a monster manual. I think she's a little confused.
It's been a while.
We'll get her. We'll get her. You know, basic.
I haven't done the demonology in a while.
We'll get her. We'll get her Xanathar's guide and no, we'll get her Volos. We'll get you Volos. You read through that, you'll understand everything.
We'll get you the Bard's Guide to Dating.
And you will be quizzed on all of this.
Just out of curiosity, have y'all ever seen what Tyr actually looks like?
Nope.
Yes.
I've seen. I know I've shown you. Most of you. I think I've shown Jen.
I think if we've all looked at
on
his channel, we've seen what he looks like.
You've shown your entire stream more than once, man.
You also have a couple of short videos on your channel.
Yeah, I do. I do. I have that short where I'm explaining in order to be black, you have to be American or African descent. Like that pissed me the fuck off.
And I've shown my face on both my channels.
But
Yes.
the reason why I ask is, has anyone ever seen the remake of Westworld with the HBO did?
Nope.
Picking up
Some of it.
Or
I don't think so.
the last, the newest version of Batman where Commissioner Gordon's black?
Nope.
Oh
Oh, the
That I
Batman
haven't.
series.
That guy?
cartoon, the live action.
Yeah. That one with Twinkly Vampire?
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
And they had the fucking the Riddler in a trash bag or something.
Yeah. But anywho, the actor that played Commissioner Gordon in that looks almost identical to Tyr.
He kind of does, just like an older version of him.
Wow.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, we're not saying that to be mean. We just think he looks like you.
Wow. I was used to get told I look like Neil deGrasse Tyson until he realized he's an ass.
You look like skinny Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No,
God, you got compared to Neil deGrasse Tyson. How badly did you beat the person who said that?
It was a girl, and back then, when in my youth, Neil deGrasse Tyson wasn't an ass. He was a decent scientist until he drank the Kool-Aid.
It was a
I still
girl
think
he was hoping to get to second base.
Yes.
They all reach this point where they start sniffing their own farts, and they don't understand. Like it's weird.
Since there was a chick that compared him to Neil deGrasse Tyson, I'm assuming that he let it slide because he just wanted to see her Twin Peaks.
Yes. Rodney was trying to say something. Go ahead, Rodney.
I think the best one I've ever got for a celebrity lookalike was the guy I used to work with in the military. He's like, "You're like a fat Agent Smith from The Matrix with a mustache," and I almost fell over laughing.
I hate celebrity look like. I hate my celebrity look like.
What do you look like?
I was like, you're
Rogan.
like, aren't you insulted by that? I'm like, dude, Agent Smith is Hugo Weaving. How could I ever be insulted by that?
He does have a good point.
Apparently, I look like Seth Rogen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
God. My condolences.
I know.
I've been compared to Jack Black.
What version?
Skinny one or fat one?
Fat Jack Black.
Sorry.
Jack Black
Well,
always
that's what I say is, no, he wasn't.
He's Jack.
Yeah, they were not
fat when
kind
he
to
did.
me.
He was fat when he did the Neverending Story 3.
Yes, but his acting career started way before that when he was skinny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he was in I
Picket
can't remember, like
Fences.
the hockey / frickin' skating movie. It's got Seth Green in it as well.
He was in that horror too. Or the assassin thing.
Hold on.
What?
I can't remember the name of it, but like he was an assistant to an assassin, and he gets his arm blown off.
Oh, that's actually with Bruce Willis in it.
Well, he was.
He's got to hold a cigarette pack.
He was
Yeah, but
also
he was-
in. I still know what you did last summer. Or I know what you did last summer. Or whatever it was for.
Well, if it makes y'all feel any better, back in high school, I was compared to Vincent D'Onofrio, of all people. Granted, it was his role as Kyle from Full Metal Jacket, but still.
He was also in the Cable. I didn't know he was in the Cable Guy.
I'd be insulted by that, Zed. Well, then again, Zed, anything that you get compared to, I'd be insulted for the person that compared.
Yeah. Joe Black was the best friend in the Cable Guy.
When they talk about the naughty channels,
Well,
he was
there
also the best friend in Saving Silverman. Well, one of the best friends.
I hate Sarah Silverman. God, I fucking hate her. I
Saving
hated her
Silverman.
I hated her long before she was even.
Crit. Saving Silverman.
And she drank. She's no one that drank a fucking Kool-Aid.
She was awful before
He was just never funny to me.
She had her moments, but she worked better as a supporting character, like a lot of actors and actresses do.
Yeah.
All she knows how to do.
We already know the only way. So we already know the only way Tyr would bang her is if she does wear the Hitler uniform, but in blackface.
No, fuck that. I want her in whiteface. I want that. I want to be reminded of my Führer. The Third Reich shall arrive again.
You're kind of a little bit of a weeb. Maybe if she dresses up as that stupid elf character from that stupid Christmas movie thing that they tried to make, where they're like, "Oh no, we're Jewish," and everyone else is like, "Yeah, we don't care."
She was like a Jewish elf. The new Santa Claus.
Yeah. The thing was like he was supposed to be Santa Claus. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're Jewish. You don't like our movie because we're Jewish. No, it was kind of really shit.
If I'm gonna watch a Jewish Christmas movie, I'd watch The Hebrew Hammer.
Yes, but
if I'm gonna watch a Jewish Christmas movie, I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
God damn it, I'm top. Sorry, Dan.
Well, I'd rather go fund Mel Brooks. Like, get him to do it, just like because he's at least funny.
Yes.
He's getting past this time frame to where it's like they should just let him fully retire.
Well, he's almost
true,
100,
but
and he is retired.
Yeah. And that kind of worries me about it. We still got a full 2 years on Spaceballs 2.
The search for more money.
Yes, and I'm worried about it.
From everything I heard for History of the World Part 2, I have absolutely no faith in it.
I have no faith in anything produced now, honestly.
Yeah, me
neither do I.
And in the case of Spaceballs 2, just pray that he's got a plan to have a suitable replacement for the director's chair if anything happens to him.
Well, I got. Well, it kind of. All right, so John Candy's dead. Fucking
Yep.
We lost.
Dot Matrix voice actors is dead.
Dot Matrix is gone. We fucking the girl that played the princess Vespa.
Daphne Zuniga.
Yeah, she ain't shit.
Vinny the robot's dead.
Vinny the robot, Piece of the Hut.
Actually, most of the main cast is dead.
Yeah, I think the only two that are still alive are Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
The
captain. The captain. The commander.
And the voice the funny voice guy.
Michael Winslow.
Michael Winslow's still around.
Michael Winslow.
You also got fucking Tim Russ, but fuck him.
If they were clever, and I know it sounds like a weird one to pull in, I would try to pull in Macaulay Culkin. And I know it sounds like a weird name, but he was in so many movies with because the
Macaulay Culkin.
because of Buck Angel, not Buck Angel. What I'm thinking the
Uncle Buck.
sorry, Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Franchise. Like he was in so many movies with all of them because it's. I'm sorry, they're all in the Canadian thread. I hate to break it to you. At least 3 of them are.
Okay.
But because you have that memory lapse with them being in so many movies together, bringing him in, and I know he's an older man now, that gives you range because he's an older guy. You could easily create a character for him.
Macaulay Culkin is in his almost 40 now.
Yeah, he's around
Actually,
my age.
I think he's over.
He's my age.
Over 40 now.
But like, I know it sounds like a weird one, but like, it's not like he can't still act. He can.
Oh, he does still act.
You know, I just think because of the familiarity of his face and his name with so many names already in that franchise, you're never gonna replace a character. Like, there's just, you can't. But you can make up a new one.
Oh, he would have a blast doing that.
He would, and he works well with characters. Like, they work well with each other. They already have chemistry because they've worked with each other. And I think it'd be more fun because he's an adult now.
All right, so
like, he has memories of doing this shit as a kid.
So my contention isn't the quality of the actors. My contention is the quality of the directors and the meddling of the studio. Like, I have no faith in
scripts.
I have no faith in the studio not to. Oh well, we the Princess Vespa character now had to be the savior or whatnot, and it had to be. It
wouldn't be Princess Vespa, it'd be your daughter.
Yeah, it'd be their daughter, and she's now the bestest ever, and it's not
funny. It doesn't look Jewish,
and then they'll tone down some of those jokes. Some of the edginess will get shaved off of the original, like merchandising.
Here, I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
By the way, the last I heard, or the last thing I read about it, Bill Pullman's son is going to be in Spaceballs 2 and play Lone Star's son.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
So the question is it Vespa in his, or is it
someone else?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, again,
that's neither here nor there.
That's another thing I dislike about making direct sequels to shit, especially nowadays. So, all right, in the end of the original Star Wars, it's clear that Han and Leia get together and they're gonna have their happy ever after. Then you come to find out that Han is a deadbeat fucking dad, and essentially he wanted to
He's chasing the glory days.
Yeah, he's chasing the glory days. Gallivant led the universe. Leia's a bitch, and they're divorced from everything it seems like, and that just doesn't seem like the
Star Wars that we grew up with.
Yeah, like, I get that people have their problems, and if you want to show that they have problems realistically, then fine. But she always knew who he was. And she never, from everything, she knew that he was a scruffy nerf herder and that he still had his loves and his passions. She wasn't going to change him because she understood that.
Yeah, exactly.
And even in the extended universe, where he is literally a general in the army now, like he's one of their top commanders, and he's still gallivant around the universe because, hey, y'all need me to do shit, I'm gonna go do it.
The fact that his ship was hiding on a planet for decades doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes.
Why was it there?
Disney should have done the whole thing and just paid the frickin' people who were making the extended universe for the fucking rights for it.
But it gets even worse because they took heir to the Empire and brought in Thrawn. Thrawn is someone literally was only created in the extended universe. They had to pay somebody to use Thrawn. Like, Thrawn wasn't...
Yeah.
Thrawn isn't Lucas' creation. It's a creation of the person that wrote the Heir to the Empire series.
Timothy Zahn.
Yeah,
Should have paid him just to write the sequels, because
he'd have done it
actually
right.
They should have just used his 5 books and turned each one into a couple of movies. That would have been set for decades.
Hell yeah, and that's what the fans really wanted. You about to say something, James?
Oh, I was agreeing. I mean, quite honestly, if I would have kept with the book series, that would have been a lot better. Instead of this, the 3 movies that we got was bullshit.
Well, that's because they keep chasing that phantom audience. They think that there's there, and they think they know the fans when they don't.
I mean,
they don't realize the fans that kept it around
Wait a minute, Jen
for so long.
Go ahead, Jen. Jen, you were trying to say something?
No, I was giggling at something. I saw something on the screen that made me giggle.
You trying to say something, Zed? I see y'all avatar lighting up, and it was just making sure you're not trying to say something.
No, it's just
it happens when there's multiple people.
Things I keep on hearing while listening to this.
But again, you have pre-made characters. Everyone wanted to see. Oh, we're finally going to see like Lobaka and shit like that. You know, we're finally going to see fucking Jaden Solo. You know, we're going to finally see Mara Jade and Luke's kids.
Yeah, where the fuck were they?
You know, again, yeah. We were also going to finally see Jedi Leia. Again, one of my favorite fucking fights she had as a Jedi in the Extended Universe is against Balforon, a fucking Jedi Hutt. Or, not a Jedi, but a Force user Hutt.
Which there are a few of those in the Extended Universe.
Yeah, she has a lightsaber duel with him. Like, and he's using the Force to move his, because he's fucking damn near ancient, is to empower his body so it moves more. Like, people wanted that. People wanted to see that fight. People wanted to see Mara Jade. People wanted to see Heir to the Empire. People wanted to see Shatterpoint. You had pre-made stories, and you can't say Disney didn't have money, because Disney had enough money to buy fucking Lucasfilms. And I'm pretty sure they could have threw like $1 million at the creators of those storylines and said, "Shut the fuck up. We own those now. Go away."
Yes, but again, they keep doing that whole thing of they listen to the wrong people because they get the people that claim to be fans of it but aren't.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
then like they did with the freaking with Star, like pretty much everything. They're like, well, this isn't for you now, and it's like you can talk shit about the dumb stuff. What's his name from Kiss? Gene
Simmons.
Gene Simmons has said about the American populace and whatnot during COVID and the other dumb shit he said. But the dude knew how to fucking market Kiss. He knew who was going to keep it afloat. It's how they were able to, for fucking decades, do their this X year fucking farewell tour.
Again,
for like
you make it to the fans. You play to the fans that want to see you. If Kiss became a fucking pop band after decades of being metal, people wouldn't.
I mean, they did have their one album of the non-hair and their long hair and no makeup. And it did fucking god awful.
Exactly, and they never went and did that shit again. But again,
although I do think one of my favorite movies with Gene Simmons in it was Runaway with Tom Selleck.
Yeah, where he's playing.
Have you seen Detroit Rock City?
Yep.
I think
that's a decent one actually.
Stargrove. I can't remember. Too young.
But Gene Simmons only plays himself in that, and he's only on there for when they're actually doing the thing.
The show. Yeah.
Stargrove.
Not a bad movie for more of a stoner movie.
Yeah, it
is a pretty decent stoner movie.
Is that what movie? I think the movie's called Forever Young.
I mean, I didn't hate Gene Simmons when he played, I think it was a preacher or something in The New Guy.
I love that.
That was funny.
Do you know what the cure for celibacy or for having sex is? It's me.
You.
I just, because of all that, every time I hear if someone would try to tell me denial is not just a river in Egypt, to be like, denial isn't a river in Egypt. The Nile is.
The Nile.
I live in the
He'd
state of
actually be
denial.
pretty funny.
Well, you know, behind
He was
every
also a voice. He was
successful,
also played himself in a Family Guy too.
behind every successful white man or white guy, there's a black guy who got no credit.
Why does that sound like something Cat Williams said?
No, actually, it was Eddie Griffin in The New Guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. God, I love that. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
You looking at my Janet?
You looking at my? And I think it was him telling the story of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It broke my dick.
I was a bitch in my last prison, so when I came to this prison, I changed my personality.
And I found
And
the
it's
biggest,
funny
meanest,
because
baddest guy in there, and I knocked him the fuck out.
it's funny because the guy who's the new guy, the kid who plays him, he plays a very young guy in everything he's in.
You talking about DJ Shelby?
DJ Quails.
Is it DJ Quails or Coach Ford? DJ Shelby.
False. Yeah.
Because
It's Quails.
He's old as fuck, but he had that young
He's
face.
like in his 50s now, at least.
He's like Michael Cera. Michael Cera just has a young face, and he was playing kids like when he played Juno. Yeah.
Michael Cera he played a fucking high schooler in fucking Scott Pilgrim, and he was in his 30s.
Yes. He just has a young looking face.
Well, you gotta think for fucking years they've had adults that don't even always look young play high schoolers and whatnot because it's less they have to deal with.
Doesn't Scream talk about that?
What?
Jake Walls is 47 years old. He looks like he could be.
He's almost 50.
He looks like he could almost be.
In his 30s.
What's his face? We played
Isn't he gay though in real life?
Crazy Eyes in Mr. Deeds.
Oh yeah.
Steve Buscemi.
DJ Quails is gay.
Yeah,
that's
Steve
right.
Buscemi.
Yeah, he looks like he could be.
Don't care.
Just
He
saying.
does look like Steve Buscemi.
He does.
Did you know?
Look like a little Steve Buscemi.
Did you know Steve Buscemi was in Lonesome Dove?
No, I did not know he was in Lonesome Dove.
No?
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Steve Buscemi's been in a metric fuck ton of stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And he was a firefighter too.
Mm-hmm. I loved his role in freaking Con Air.
Yeah.
Oh, Con Air. He was so good in Con Air.
Yeah.
Jesus. He was also the gay shooter in.
Hold on. I have to admit, in Con Air, I honestly thought he killed that little girl.
Mm-hmm. They played that so well.
Yeah, they did. That's what they wanted everybody to think, but that part of it was up in the air. Let me mention another movie Steve Buscemi was in was better than people can give it credit for. Airheads.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Airheads is a fun movie.
That man has serious chops. He has comedy chops. You put him in something, it's gonna be good. He was also in a couple of seasons of Sopranos.
He was also on Boardwalk Empires.
Yeah, Boardwalk Empire. Him playing a straight role like that as a gangster. Fucking
Oh, he plays a
awesome.
gangster.
Steve Buscemi can just freaking act.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He is a
He
great.
was also in he was in an Adam Sandler movie.
He's been in several Adam
Just
Sandler.
yeah, exactly.
He was in Big Daddy. He was in Big Daddy. At the
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Billy
Mr.
Madison.
Deeds,
Billy Madison.
Billy
I mean,
Madison.
Him and Adam are friends, just like Adam and Schneider
Oh, yeah.
are friends.
Like shit about
And
the
I love Rob Schneider.
Like if
I
you
still
see a
like
movie, what?
Rob Schneider, Big Stan. That was a good
Oh,
movie.
Big Stan is such a good movie. I fucking love that movie.
If you see Adam Sandler, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna bring his boy Rob Schneider in.
9 times out of 10, he's actually going to have all of his friends. This, like maybe the one fucking fat comedian that he typically has in a lot of stuff nowadays, but he's going to have like David Spade in there, the dude from Grandma's Boy, and a couple others, and that just because they're all his friends, because he saw the whole thing of after Saturday Night Live of, his friends would go to try for a movie or whatnot and get turned down. So once he made his own production company, he's just like, my friends will never be without work because that way they can always support their family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another
reason why Adam Sandler is goated.
And that man can act too.
Adam Sandler, he can do serious movies too.
I love them in mixed. All right, Andrew probably will hear this one day, but I love them in Mixed Nuts.
You trailed off.
I said I love them in Mixed Nuts.
I just heard that as you love mixed nuts, and I was like, that's kind of gay.
Jen,
God damn it.
Jen, stop telling people my secrets. Oh my god.
I told you I had confidence.
We were having
That
girl
was a secret?
time.
That up.
Hold on. Me and Jen were having girl time, and we were getting mani-pedis, and we were getting our hair done, and we were talking.
I'm trying to figure out when this was a fucking secret.
Oh my god, why are you acting like that, Rod? It was a secret.
Damn.
Okay?
It's never a secret. Here.
Just because I got a glory hole installed in my own home, that way when I want to look, I feel a little frisky, I can just go to my own little thing. God.
You know what? There are things about you that we do not need to know about.
Oh my god, why are y'all acting like this? Oh my god.
I still have to say one of my personal favorite Adam Sandler movies, though, is still That's My Boy. It's so dumb, and I just love it. Him and Andy Samberg, and then you also have Vanilla Ice in it.
Yes.
Tyr, I'm not going to say you're gay, but we all know you did not get that round of mouth by eating square meals.
Oh my god! Jesus.
Wow, I was almost half expecting you to say, we all know that you don't eat bananas because of the taste, you eat them because of the shape.
Oh my god!
Goddamn.
Jesus, Rod, why are you telling me?
And I had heard that pole in the living room was supposed to be a fireman's pole. Now we know it's a stripper's pole instead. Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean, just because I gotta work out. And keep
I'm not saying he's a slut, but his favorite shade of lipstick's penis.
Again, just because I gotta keep keep it tight and keep my daddy happy. I mean, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Hey, Tyr, why are you gay?
I'm not gay. Oh my god, it is not. I'm not gay.
Let's face it, that cat is all the way out the fucking closet at this point.
I have relations with women and sex with men. That is not gay, okay?
Relations with women don't count if they still have a dick, okay?
Oh my god.
He said he has relationships with women and sex with men. Congratulations, that makes you gay. It's a Law and Order reference. I think SVU.
SVU, yeah.
Or
Ice-T.
Before we go too far, remember, we are on YouTube.
We are Minions, yeah.
And we are on Minions.
That is true.
Before we go too far, just saying.
Suck a little dick and they think you gay. Oh my god. Like, when did this happen?
Okay, I don't think we have to worry about crossing any lines right now.
The line is the big cross.
Tyr has
Long time
dragged
ago.
us all the way across that line at this point.
Well, hold on.
He's already in the. He's deep in the end zone here.
Wait, hold on. Technically,
Is that what they're calling it now?
Technically, I'm protecting us because YouTube can't attack or demonize a gay man. So okay, y'all.
And not just a gay man, a gay black man.
Exactly.
Here's our diversity hire.
And look, if they just try to give you any shit Tyr, just add an A to the end of your name, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's Tyr Alexander. Okay, Tyr.
It's definitely a diversity hire at this point.
I'm not.
And Tyr in that one, it would be Tyr Alexandra.
I'm not a diversity.
So you're gonna add an A and an R.
That explains why it is.
No, add a second A. You're adding an A to each.
I don't know. We're just fucking around at this point.
Pretty much.
That explains why Tyr's or Tyra's avatar is a skeleton.
You got boned too much?
Oh my god.
Always dreaming about being thin.
Oh my god. Jesus.
That joke was right there. Let it go.
I figured it was always dreaming about being thin.
That joke was right in his face, and he had to reach out and grab it.
I did.
It's
all over my face, all over it. Just, oh my god.
That was almost as bad as the preacher who's telling his congregation to repeat, "Fill me, Daddy."
Fill me, Daddy.
What?
Okay, for the last
this
time,
is a true thing.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's not the same thing as I'm sorry, Daddy. I've been naughty.
No, I've been a bad girl.
Either way,
that's not how any of y'all pray. God, am I doing it wrong?
Thank me.
yes.
The weird part is because it was recorded. Like he actually got some of the parishioners to say it, and they're just like, you could even tell like when they're saying it, like they're kind of confused.
And yes, Tyr, when you get on your knees to pray, you're not supposed to stick your ass in the air.
Oh my god! This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
You're not supposed to be prodded by
such a
another man.
homophobic scream.
Oh, he's Muslim?
Say no, it's Minions. I'm gonna hold back.
God.
Speaking of which, with all the Muslims praying there in Dearborn, I know where to get some really cheap shoes now.
You don't want
Just
those
saying.
shoes.
Again. We can't be angry.
Yeah, they'll get tired of buying shoes, and when the homeless has a nicer pair of shoes than the Muslims, there's a problem.
Kill him. So can we walk around there with holding a bacon hot dog?
I'm gonna get a bacon suit and just walk around and shake everyone's hand.
You're dressed as a piece of bacon.
All you have to do is just have
on Halloween.
It doesn't necessarily have to be bacon.
Well, might as well just go whole hog and say "peace be with you" when you shake people's hands while holding the bacon sandwich.
Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Not with you.
Not with you. Look, any religion that denies the glue of food is not a religion I want to associate myself with.
Did you say peace with Jews?
Peace with you. God, James. Clean out your ears. Get the dick out your ears, all right?
Yeah, get out of here.
I was hiding it from you.
Oh my God.
This is an intervention.
An intervention?
That's what they're calling it now. I thought it was just called a meeting at the docks.
Oh, is that what they used to call it?
No, we don't call it a meeting in the docks anymore. It's called a friendship meetup. We're keeping it PC nowadays.
No, you gotta call it PC.
God.
This episode of Minions at the Zoo has been brought to you in part by the Blue Oyster Bar.
Look, what Tyr does with the killers and a midget is their business.
What, y'all want to hear about my sescapades with the midget?
No.
Y'all sure?
Sad part is you're still the bottom.
And I did what? What's wrong with that? God.
Other than trying to find a step ladder at 1 in the morning, I was kind of not hoping you.
Oh my God, step ladder! What are you doing?
Look, just because I let you get stuck in my dry and the midget can help me out does not mean anything. Oh my God, y'all are so mean. Y'all are so homophobic.
I had a
that-
step ladder. I never knew my real ladder.
Exactly.
And yeah, that explains
That's
the
actually
joke.
that
You're
one.
saying, "Help me, stepbrother, I'm stuck."
Help me,
Help me,
step midget,
stepladder,
I'm
I'm
stuck. Help me,
There'll be
step four.
holy water
You're
out
my
there.
only hope. See, what y'all don't know is you gotta switch it up some days. You can't just use the same line when you get stuck in the dry. You gotta switch it up. You gotta go. Help me, step midget. You're my only hope. Really turns them on.
Oh,
I don't think
do you
he's
know
joking.
What the hell?
Do you know what Yoda said when he was found out he was in 4K?
What?
HDMI.
Oh.
That's
James, you're out
horrible.
the family.
I regret life now. Thank you.
You're
It's like the one where it's like, I went to the doctor and he said I'm morbidly obese. It's glad to see someone starts recognizing my power.
Oh.
All right.
Look.
You underestimate my power.
Oh.
You've been here 4 hours. You go home now. We have to restart because of you.
God damn it, what the fuck is this
Louis
thing?
Anderson was great.
I miss John
That's
Panette.
funny.
John Panette was funny.
John Panette was pretty funny.
Vami famoso.
Bobby Fabuso.
Bobby Fabuso.
Ah, look at here.
No, I cannot get high.
You know the language. Vami famoso. We feed you. You hungry.
You hungry? Oh, yeah.
No, I cannot get high. I will literally eat this island. I will become something of folklore.
Oh, jeez.
They bring you breadsticks. Breadsticks. I'm hungry.
It's not for my.
I must make
I
the
fucking love
jokes.
John Panette.
Yeah, sadly he died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't it like a heart attack or something?
I believe it was.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Sounds about right.
It's like
Yeah.
the one for him talking about how he was going through, workout and whatnot, and he's like, "Guy, tell me to do a sit-up." I was like, "I don't do ups. I do down. I can sit down. I can lie down, play a little music. I'll boogie down. If we have some blackjack, I'll double down. Give me a cheeseburger. I'll wolf it down."
I don't do ups. Ups defy the law. Defy gravity.
Defy gravity. That's all. Gravity's a law. I obey the law.
I got a coupon. Do you have a coupon, sir? You're here with your wife? You walk to the front door and give me a coupon.
My sisters, they try to take me to these no places.
Oh.
I still liked his whole thing for working out when he was talking about being like on the treadmill or the elliptical, and he's just like, ravioli and a nap, ravioli. I have done that.
Every time you work out.
You'd be surprised at how much of a motivator that is for cardio.
Speaking of the gym, I have renamed my bathroom gym.
Why?
That way I can go to the gym often.
James, you're out the family again. Leave your card on. Leave your card. Leave your keys, your card, and your gun all on the nightstand. You're out the family. Where's Christian at? No one either.
I go to the gym at least 3 times a day.
Yeah, we know.
I didn't realize they're calling McDonald's gym now.
No,
yeah.
I call the bathroom gym.
Damn, that's pretty gay.
Why is you gay? What? Yeah, you are gay.
Nobody better clip that last 30 minutes.
Well, you know what to do.
I'm pretty sure it's already processing and being uploaded by now.
30.
Probably.
We're not
30 minutes.
popular enough for that one.
Yeah, I'm not doing 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't do 30 minutes either.
Yeah. The older you get, you realize sex is a sprint.
Like, again,
Yeah, most guys learn that when they're 14.
No. I learned it at 45, dude. I can't do this 2-hour shit anymore.
Sure you did.
sure.
Sure you did.
James, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It
I
works.
believe you. Winky
I
face.
believe I can fly.
I don't believe you.
It's really bad if you've got like bad joints and you get an hour in and they start spasming.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I could sum up another worst case scenario in 2 words: leg cramp.
Oh, God, no,
Oof.
not leg cramp doing sex.
See, this is why you need to stretch before activities like this as you age.
Yeah, stretching
Gatorade.
doesn't help. Stretching doesn't help with the residues of a shattered pelvic socket.
Yeah, that is-
That's
Well, whose fault is that?
The guy that cut me
The fat
off
bitch.
passing illegally in a snowstorm.
Okay, that's valid.
Okay,
Oh, I was
fine.
going to say
totally
the fat
fair.
bitch.
Hmm?
Get off my fucking foot. Oh,
What the fuck?
I was doing those calf smashers. Help roll out my calves.
You're doing the tank ticklers. Why are you tickling tanks?
oh shit.
Tyr, we're not talking about your Saturday nights before the midnight show.
Oh.
I thought that was just Tuesday night.
I thought that was any night ending in Y.
Good point.
Look,
It never ends.
again, y'all. I understand that y'all are homophobic. Y'all, it's okay. I still love y'all because I'm the bigger man. All right. God.
Just because you're dating a big man does not mean you are the bigger man.
I'm gonna tell
No,
Tyrone.
here's a bear, so he usually dates twinks.
I'm pretty sure Tyr prefers otters.
What the fuck?
Scrawny, hairy dudes.
You said that as I was taking a drink, asshole.
I got bad DNA
I was
in me.
taking a sip
okay?
of my tea and it was about to go.
Look, I told y'all before I had bear DNA in me. You know, my last session went a little longer than I thought.
2 nights ago was not that long ago.
Did he at least call you the next morning?
He did. He left a little text.
No, that's the gayest part of it, is he calls him back.
He left a little text, you know, saying you missed me. I'm like, oh.
A little text and $20 on the nightstand. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh, so which one is Tyr, the bull or the cuck?
Oh my god.
No,
Yes.
he's the sow.
Or do we want to know?
Tyr's stripper name is Boo Boo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Yogi. I don't know about
Hey,
this.
boo-boo.
It's
Hey there, boo boo. Let's go get that picnic basket.
Oh, is that what they're
Hey,
calling
boo
it?
boo.
Yeah, that's what they call it nowadays. It's called the picnic basket.
See?
Tyr's just catching all kinds of strays today.
Y'all lucky I can laugh at myself. Because if I couldn't, y'all, I'd fucking hate all of y'all.
I mean, to use a quote that I've had in the military with one of the I guess we'll call him our office whore, because he openly admitted it, and he was bi, so that just made him more of a whore.
Made it worse.
Like he's just like, whoa. He's like, how come you guys don't make fun of you? It's like, what? That I'm just going to be at home sad and alone? He's like, I forgot you guys will do that to me.
Again, what's it saying? If you could take a dick, you can take a joke.
If you can take a dick, you can take a joke.
Oh, the funniest part was
That was a joke.
the funniest part was we would just make hoe jokes or like whore jokes, and he'd been like, why does it always seem like you guys are just making fun of me? And we're like, dude, if you're taking offense to this, then I guess the shoe fit. Like, we aren't specifically doing these at you. You know that, right? He's just like, son of a bitch, I walked into that one.
Look, they're firing off shots, and if you catching strays, then I guess you catching strays. I mean,
Like we do to Tyr every day.
no, hold on. First off, when shots get fired at me, I get them to the face, okay?
Or the back.
Wow.
Clip that.
God damn it.
Clip that.
Wait. Clip that. That would be hilarious.
God,
Oh, God.
y'all are such homophobes, okay?
I've got such a backlog of clip that's. I don't even have timestamps for most of them.
You do have such a fucking backlog of that.
I'm crying over here because it's funny.
Don't be laughing, okay? These aren't jokes. These are real life. And what I do in the pleasure of my own home with Big Tyrone and Little Shorty is what we do.
It's nothing
It's
I
not
want to
just
hear
in your
about.
home at this point.
God. And
You do it in public too.
and I will upload it to OnlyFans. You can watch my OnlyFans for $5.95 a month.
Fuck.
No.
Not the OnlyFans.
Oh my God! Why? As a young entrepreneurial woman, I want to be independent.
Yeah, you do.
I don't need no man. Okay, I don't need him.
Say
Jesus
that
Christ.
that's not what you were saying the other night.
Oh, yeah? How do you know what he said the other night?
It was on stream.
Oh,
Yeah, you walked into that one, didn't you?
Unfortunately, he posted the video file for all to see.
Yeah, it's like
So who was the top and who was the bottom?
Oh my! Why are you asking a dumb question like that? Oh my God!
Oh, yeah, that's right. We all know Tyr's the bottom.
He
Duh.
prefers to be in the middle if he can.
What? I can take two at once. I mean,
Are you
up.
sure you can take two or can you take four at this point?
I think I can take about 6. We use the bad one.
Say
Hot dog.
this.
Here's
I'm
a
just
hot
gonna
dog down a
say-
hallway.
Well, go ahead, James.
All I'm going to say is, with as much petroleum jelly that Tyr owns, his nickname is Spam.
Look.
I thought he was going to say his nickname was Diddy.
Look. Think of it this
Did he
way.
do
His
it?
other nickname.
Wait, hold on. Put it like this.
Look, you said
As much-
Vaseline, not baby oil.
Yeah, exactly. It's Vaseline. Like I have a lot of Vaseline in the house because
You had standards.
Yeah. Oh my God. I have standards.
He's the reason the
Do you?
supermarket always out of cucumbers. Come on now.
All right,
He went to the
that was-
supermarket. and
He gave up on cucumber. Go ahead.
Couldn't even get that. Good you.
That's a
I mean,
good
if you're
one.
gonna make the joke of cucumbers,
Just
you have to
fully Tyr.
you gotta make the joke of, I know cucumbers are good for the memory. A buddy of mine got one shoved up his ass, and he's never forgotten about it.
Damn.
So he gave up on
Fully Tyr
cucumbers.
pain.
Gave up on cucumbers years ago. He's on zucchini right now.
I prefer eggplant.
Damn, he really had
That's
that
what it
brain.
is. I gotta use eggplants nowadays if I'm gonna feel anything. Squashes. Any gourd.
Yeah, like I said. Hot dog down a hallway.
No,
Nice
he's got
butternut
beyond hot
squash.
dog down a hallway at this point, all the way to golf bag.
I mean, I fart and it's just like.
I mean, but the bigger question is it like throwing a micro machine in the Grand Canyon?
My God. Just because my tank can be used to land jumbo jets, don't mean it's not beautiful. Okay.
That's a frickin' joke that's gonna show your age,
Oh,
and not the jumbo jet one, the micro machine.
yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, hey, I'm old too. I
Yeah.
know about micro. We're all old here.
That's why I
okay?
said it's one that's gonna show your age. Because not everyone's
Most-
gonna get that.
Most y'all are very young.
I'm pretty sure you're the oldest one here.
Yeah.
No,
And I'm
Willis.
probably the youngest one right now.
I'm pretty sure Will is the oldest person here.
Say Mitch
How old is?
isn't here
No, I
to
think
give
we're
me
the same age.
competition, so
No, you and Will aren't the same age.
How old is he?
Why
can't
don't you
you
ask him?
remember?
Well, he's an Eldritch
How old are you?
Abomination, so from what we're aware of, he's before time.
Well, I was born in
my
'90s,
current
so
yeah,
Wow, talk about young.
dude. I you're in the age range of my oldest daughter.
He has underwear older than you.
so I am the youngest in here.
I'm pretty sure you're the youngest in the room. Yes, you are the youngest. We're not angry at you.
Not in the whole stream, but
You are.
today, yeah.
No.
I would make the joke, Will, of like, is she single? But think you said all your kids are in good relationships, which is good.
As far
I'm
as I
at that
know,
age
none of
now
them
where
are
I
in
can date you or
relationships
your
right
daughter. We're
now.
still in between.
Oh,
But
I don't know.
I mean, Will's almost half a century old, a little older than half a century.
right on the middle mark.
Man, you're old.
Double nickel.
I say, I basically say at this point, anything going on in my life could be a midlife crisis.
Fair enough.
So if you're just having a bad day, we can just call it a midlife crisis.
Zed, I got a question.
How
old are you?
I just hit 47 back on the 23rd.
Old fox!
I mean, Tyr, you're only the third youngest.
I am.
I'm actually I am the third youngest, yeah.
Just leaves
Because I think Jen is older than both of us.
Youngest is in here.
Because Tyr's only like a couple months older than I am.
Yeah, I was born in March.
I was born in the 80s. I might be older than a lot of you.
Yeah, I was born in '86. Both me and Tyr were born in '86.
Yeah, well, I was 82. Still older.
Oh, so you're as old as my brother.
I was born in '90.
James, you about to say something?
I'm not that far. I'm not that much younger.
I thought Jen was in her 30s.
No.
Spiritually, she is.
In her 30s.
She's Kanakistan. They eat enough poutine that they revert back.
I don't eat poutine. That's Quebec.
Oh, my
Jeez.
I heard there's great.
So I
fish in
call
Quebec.
you like French all the time, like you know, like America has like a state that used to be French.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Go down Nolan's way.
What's the native food about
Call it
Alberta?
Nolans.
I don't know. I figured it'd probably be jambalaya or something.
Of Alberta?
Yeah, you gotta go down there. You ain't gotta go down to Mississippi. You gotta go from Nolans to Mississippi.
Cajun food though, like it's Cajun food because they're
No.
French.
I was asking what is Alberta's native food.
Oh, well, it's basically whatever you brought with you from the old land. But like my dad likes to hunt, so for us it was like whatever he hunted. So like moose as goulash, very delicious.
See, she got
cultural
enough.
appropriation.
She eats enough moose meat, they'll revert back to their childhood. But she hasn't eaten enough.
Jen,
I thought it was maple syrup.
Say moose, but I didn't want to sound racist.
Well, moose is delicious. If you've never had moose, then I'm sorry. You're living a sad life.
I've never had moose.
You're living a sad life. Moose is yummy.
I have had deer, so deer is probably pretty close to moose.
I'm pretty sure I've had moose. I've had elk, and I've had deer.
had caribou.
I've had rabbit and snake and
rabbit ain't bad.
I had alligator. I had alligator too.
Chicken, goat, alligator.
I had the alligator nuts were fishy. They were like fishy chicken.
Steak is delicious.
I will say this about moose though.
If you ever get a chance to come to Oklahoma, you have to try rattlesnake.
I say moose and elk have a very similar thing of they might be prey animals, but they can easily identify as a problem.
Oh yeah, easily. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only thing stopping
see a
me from
car.
trying moose, though, is the fact that I don't want to get banned from the zoo.
Ah.
Damn. I can understand.
Yeah, I've always
that,
thought
you
about
know,
going
I've-
turkey hunting, but I'm pretty sure Meyer and Walmart will get pissed with me with a gun in the freezer section.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'd advise you to avoid that thing as moose because you know I've got the heart of a lion, the eye of a tiger, and a lifetime ban from the zoo. So
Nice one.
We are all going to hell.
If we
You
were there,
just
we would have done
realized
that
that?
a while ago.
Wait a minute, hold on. Zed, have you fucking met any of us?
Not in person, but someone's going to have to bring the booze if that ever happens.
Look, Zed, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm going to hell. Want to tell you how I know I'm going to hell? I hang out with these fucks. There is no way I'm getting to heaven. St. Peter's gonna look at me and go, wait a minute.
So
Don't you know Rotncorpse? Yes. Oh fuck no. No.
And James Colley, and he's like, wait a minute, I know you. You're friends with these, and he just goes and drops it. It's just a Rolodex list. The list rolls, and he's like, yeah, you're not going to be here.
Yeah. Look, elevators over there. Party of all of you fucks. Leave. Oh, but I was a good
Party
boy.
of all of
It
you
doesn't
fucks.
fucking matter.
Well,
don't look at me.
Well, if it wasn't for the other proclivities, I'd be convinced that you would end up in hell by association. So
Again, all assholes go to hell. Go to hell. Just a rule.
Yep.
only because we throw the best parties, and you know that.
That's true.
Okay,
True.
not the kind of parties you've been to, but you know what I mean.
Oh my God! Stop judging me. All
I mean,
right?
we already know with how many engineers have been to hell. It's like have died and gone to hell. They'll probably have air conditioning down there, and God's not going to be able to get them out of there because, well, where do you think all the lawyers are?
Yep.
Good point.
Yep.
When God bans the
Granted,
lawyers
if we're
out,
looking at like actual biblical God powers, he'd just be like snap his fingers and who's ever going to be out of hell, going to be out of hell if he
I don't
wants it.
wanna. I don't wanna be on a cloud and playing harp music all fucking day with my mother and fucking parents. No. Wanna be down there with my friends doing cool shit.
We're doing weird
So I
shit.
still think. So I still think one of my favorite jokes is this politician dies. And he ends up at the gates. St. Peter looks at him and he's like, well, it's your lucky day. You get a choice. You can be in heaven or you can be in hell. We're going to show them to you first and we'll make your decision. So he shows him heaven. Things seems pretty good. You know, all the white robes. People are happy. There's no want, any of that whole thing. He's like, okay, this is pretty nice. Then he goes to hell. It is beautiful. He's got all his friends there, beautiful women, food as far as I can see, amazing golf courses, and it gets done. And at the end of it, you know, Peter looks at him and goes, so which do you choose? He goes, oh, I'll take heaven. He goes, well, can I ask why? He goes, oh, I know a political promise when I see one.
Ha! Nice. All right, I'll be back. Going to the
I've heard that
bathroom
one.
get something to drink.
Yeah, I got to get a refill also. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh,
That's funny.
oh.
Oh man, that.
I have to do a freaking thing in the morning, which sucks. I have to actually go down to the fucking deal for Oklahoma fucking employment thing and get my benefits back.
You could
Good
look
luck
at
with that
if
shit.
any of them fit Tragic's type, ask for their number for them.
What's that?
I said, you know, Tragic Gardner, if any of them look like they're his type, you can ask for their number for them.
No, I have to do this fucking Oklahoma reemployment bullshit meeting.
Yeah, the joke is the people that are work there, if there's women that are his type, that you could hook him up.
Yeah, remember, it's a real easy description: brunette, glasses, and daddy issues.
Yep.
Damn, you just described half the girls in Oklahoma's colleges.
Well, why do you think he's there? It's a target-rich environment.
I like chicks with daddy issues. Which is sad because my current girlfriend does not have those. She came from a
Which is
loving,
weird to me. It's weird how
stable
that works out.
environment. Yeah, it is.
It's like the person that you end up with is not the person who's usually in your preference.
Well, I like the joke. It's like, comparatively to a lot of guys, apparently, I don't have mommy issues. I had a good mother who taught me that women can actually be good and respectful, and bitches fucking ruin that.
Yeah.
Well, some of us have, for sure. Trying to build this freaking deck, creatures. Trying to build this
You gonna try to
one
get any
deck
of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards for Magic the Gathering? God, they look terrible.
No, I'm playing it on Arena, Magic Arena. It doesn't have all the new stuff.
I think they're supposed to be coming out in a few months or something. All I know is from what I've seen of it,
they just did the Avatar.
god-awful.
They just released the Avatar things.
I don't know. It just seems like Magic the Gathering is trying to go down that Funko Pop route. And Funko Pop screwed themselves when they started trying to push their stuff into other places outside of nerd culture, like Walmart. Because, yes, technically I have 2 Funko Pops. I have Captain Malcolm Reynolds and Jane from Firefly, but I did not buy either. They were gifts.
The hero of Canton, the man they call Jane.
Jesus, we can hear from down here.
Did he hit his own G-spot over there? What the fuck did I just come back to?
I said the
I
hero
don't
of
know.
Canton, the man they call Jane.
Here's down in the well now.
Such a fun episode.
Yes.
I still like how I can't remember the mechanic's name, the chick. Kaylee. With her and frickin' Dr. Simon, that whole thing, he does brings up the whole thing while just smashed of the reason why he is the way he is, respectful because of the way he feels about her and whatnot. So she fucking pulled him. So last night when we made love, and he's like, wait, what?
Now I like how he goes, I saved a girl once. She named her hamster after me. Never got a statue though. The hero of Canton, the man Jane.
Still like the one where they go for the medical thing, and Jane had planned to freaking do the one thing, and he's just like, oh, I hear you had a pretty good heist. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about growing a small mustache and buying a hat.
Yes.
Like, the cast of that just played so well off each other.
I like Summer Glau in that one.
Oh, yeah.
She was a little cutie. A little nuts cutie, but cutie nonetheless. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a little sleepy, and I want to call it.
All right.
So.
All right.
Sorry, it is getting kind of... I'm fading too.
Kind of sleepy time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have to go to work, I have to be up so I can go to the dentist.
I have to go to work and I have to go take a test, and it's going to be a fun and interesting day. At least I'm getting paid for the whole thing.
It's also the temperature. When you go from bearably okay to frozen and then back and forth, you're like, blah.
Yeah.
Frozen. Just let it go.
All right.
I know, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So yesterday was the first. We will be back again.
We're still in. I know we're on the second now. Well, for the East Coast.
East Coast, West Coast. Friday we will be back for another Means in Space because we are subbing in for Sanguine. Zed, you are welcome to join us.
Much appreciated, sir.
Much
And if you ever
East
join
Coast
us on
is
a
the best
Talking into the
coast to
Void
move.
night,
Wait a minute. Rotten, then James.
I was just saying, if you ever join us on a Talking to the Void, which is on a Sunday night, I need a copy of your avatar so I can add it to the people floating around the void.
All right, sounds good.
And the East Coast is the best coast to move away from.
Depends on what part of the coast.
East Coast, coast to coast.
Space Ghost, coast to coast.
Mm-hmm. All right,
I love Space Ghost.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out. We will be back again Friday for another Meetings with You in Space. So look forward to that. Say goodbye to the nice people.
Bye, guys.
Later, everyone.
Goodbye to the nice
people.
All right.
Don't do anyone I wouldn't do.
All right.
Or any
Go, I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay.